Hello. This is Wandering Willow Speaks, a podcast by Sam Messersmith. I'm your host, Sam. And today is something that we're going to talk about. It's the thing that we're going to talk about because that's what we do here. We talk. Today is, are you feeling unseen? Make a video. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, what if no one sees my video? Isn't that just going to reinforce that feeling of feeling unseen? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's not the point, actually. The point of making the video is for you. That's something that drives me all the time is, am I doing this for me? I have to do this thing that I want to do. Like I have to do it for me first. And then the other piece can come in of that it's serving others or however else it affects other people. But the first thing, very Aries energy. There's so many planets in Aries now. Like, does this serve me first? Yes or no? So when you make a video, your attention is on you. If you're the only one there, you're talking to your face. And so essentially you're having a conversation with yourself. You're having this moment of seeing yourself. You're seeing yourself first. And that's really all that your soul wants you to experience. For some of you, I think some of you already give that attention to yourself in ways that make you feel seen. And I know we each carry our own woundings, whether you follow like astrology with Chiron. Chiron is the ultimate wound. Like Chiron is the wounded healer. My Chiron's in Taurus. And I have this belonging wound. I'm not really sure if that does align with Taurus. There's like also childhood wounds and stuff. Like my own dad never claimed me. So that's like the initial like trauma wound of like not belonging. And so, yeah, I don't know. That was like super heavy to say. So on we go. I'm Enneagram 2, I think, the helper. And that like one of the wounds of that is not belonging. So you could really look at it any which way you want through the lens of astrology or your own lived experience, through Enneagram, and any mix of in between. I like to mix it up. You know what I mean? I mix up, ranch and barbecue sauce. Like ranch, I've done ranch and teriyaki back in the day. So like I like to mix it up. I think the more you can mix things up, the better. So right now, as I'm talking to myself and I'm seeing myself, and full on like ADHD because like that is who I am. Getting my little grounding stone. Maybe that'll help me focus. I just follow the threads. We talked about this before, and the thread was, I had a moment of feeling unseen and, connecting to my intuition and my spirit team. And it was like, make a video. I was just like, well, that's weird. Like no one really watches these. But technically 91 people viewed the video, my last video. So technically 91 people viewed it. And I know like in the big world of millions of followers, that's nothing to some people. But to me, that's a room. That's a room full of people. That's like a wedding, right? Like at least a wedding has like at least like 90 people. I'm just like not sure what rooms have 90 people, but I could definitely say weddings. I've been to weddings where there was like 100 people or so. And so I think 90 people is actually more people than at my wedding. I had a small wedding and that's what I wanted, by the way. But yeah, so, 91 people is still like being seen. Even if one person sees that video, it's still being seen. Even if you have 0 views, which I don't even think is possible, honestly, like ask a friend to watch this video for you. You know what I mean? You can always just ask for help, which is also another Enneagram 2 thing. My Enneagram is showing. So I laugh at my own jokes too. And you know what? I highly encourage it. Maybe it's a Gemini moon thing. Maybe it's just a Sam thing. I'm okay with it. And I totally lost my train of thought. I can't pause these videos and I don't know how to edit. I probably should do some video editing, but that's the worst. I think video editing is truly the worst. So yeah, I really like the stream of consciousness, writing, conversations, and coming back to the feeling unseen part. I think there's also a reciprocity of when you really see someone or something, that thing is also seeing you. Like right now, my cat is at the edge of the desk. You can't see him. He has his own little desk bed. If you follow me on Notes, I post every once in a while, like, about how happy I am that he uses this desk bed. And, like, I'm seeing him and I know that he sees me. Even if he's not looking, even if he's asleep, like some way, somehow, like there's like this, like maybe energetic recognition of seeing each other. And so, I mean, it can be as simple as that. In forest therapy, we're taught to, recognize reciprocity as a thing. And when we go out there and we look at the trees, there's also a general invitation to consider those trees are also looking at you. They can see you. They might not have eyes, which sometimes I've seen eyes, like no joke, like faces and eyes in trees. But yeah, sometimes like we don't think of trees as having eyes and faces. Some of us do because we're weird. Hi, that's me. I'm weird. And I'm not weird. It's just who I am at this point in my life. And, the trees have other senses, like considering that the trees have other senses. We're just learning how they communicate with each other through underground mycelial networks. So I think there's so much more that we don't actually know about trees and how they communicate. So I think that there's a way that they can see us and as we see them. And it might not be like, our own logical brain way of thinking about it. It can be an intuitive way of thinking about the tree seeing me. And so, like nature does witness you. That's another thread of mine is nature. When I feel the feels of like not belonging and not being seen, I can go in nature and just have it fixed automatically. Like, honestly, it feels like home to me. It feels like I belong. It feels like I am seen. I mean, a really great example is the birds. If you're hearing birds, they're probably doing a warning call, and that's to say like, hey, there's a human here. So you're literally being seen by nature. If you hear a bird, you're probably being seen by nature. It's probably like, that was my bird call. Professional birder over here. So, the birds definitely see you. And I think that plants even see us, right? Like I can see this plant of mine, this pothos, my golden pothos. And like we've had conversations. It's been a minute. I should probably get back in a relationship. Sorry, friend. But yeah, we're not going to go back into that. And I just noticed I said the word should, and we're not doing that anymore. So right on out of here. So back to feeling unseen, make a video. You could do a voice recording, but you're not really seeing yourself unless you, if that's the only thing available to you is a voice recording, then by all means. But when you're doing the video, the very first person you're seeing is yourself. And I think part of you is asking to see yourself, maybe for the very first time. And so that could be a little edgy. And if that's calling to you, I gently encourage you to pursue that. If it feels good, you don't even have to like post it, honestly. If you just make a video for yourself, talking to yourself, that's enough. And if you post a video and want someone to see it, like you can share it in the comments. So I'm going to have a sip of water. I'm coughing. That's really great. Probably talking too much, which is what my husband says. So at that point, I'm going to go. Wandering on. Sam, bye.